Good morning, network marketers. Good morning. Hey, this is Peter Wolfing with another video. I just wanted to give you a video today because it's so beautiful out. I am in actually Boston, and if you look on the side out here, that is the city of Cambridge, which is right across from Boston. Actually, that's where my hotel is, on the other side. And doing a great walk on this side this morning, actually both sides. And it's such a beautiful day this morning that I had to make a video, of course. But today, video, I want to talk about the age-old objection, or should I say complaint, of network marketers. I have no one to talk to. I don't know anybody. Who do I talk to? They're all part of the same type of thing. My first thought is, come on, right? And that's just an excuse. But most of us have said it or thought it. The real thing that I think people are thinking about is, I'm afraid to talk to anyone. Because, I mean, look here. There's people passing me, coming up from behind me. You look out at all these buildings with people in it. I happen to live in a big city, and I look out my window and I see millions and millions and millions of people. And my initial thought is, there's got to be thousands of people out there that I can help. And it's just a matter of exposing it to people. Not selling it to them, but exposing it to as many people as possible. And let's face it, if they're in the right time in their life, they'll take a look. They still may not join, but they still may join. You don't know that. And from the top executive making a lot of money to the person that's lost their job, you don't know who's going to be your next superstar. So your mission as a network marketer in whatever program you're working is to expose people to your opportunity. Now, hopefully in your opportunity, you have many different ways and mediums to expose it to them. Now, one way is pretty obvious. You sit down and do a meeting with them. However, most people can't do that, especially if you're lean and green and you're new and you don't know your opportunity very well. So, hopefully, your company or your upline or sideline or someone in your company has a presentation system, whether it's a live conference call that's situated at certain times, or a recorded conference call, or a sizzle line, which would be a shorter version to kind of see if people are interested, which will be one of your first sorting and sifting mechanisms. And that might be 2 to 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes at the most, but usually something short. Or a webinar, live webinar, or a webinar on demand. I call it an auto webinar. I use that quite extensively. It's a great system. And it looks like a live webinar, but it really is a recorded version of a webinar, but everything on it triggers and works as if it's a live webinar. So there's tons of different presentation mechanisms that you can use to be able to show your business to people. So you have to think of, going back to my first questions, I don't know anybody, who do I talk to, that type of thing. There's a lot of schools of thought. You know, do not talk to anybody what you know until you're successful. Right? Many people are going to say, I'm part of the NFL club, no friends left. And I've been in so many businesses that they give me the sign of the cross and run away. Not you again. Actually, that's my hotel over there, the Hyatt, on the side. So, and they run away. So, let's tackle a few of those. If you just started network marketing and you've never done a business such as the business you're in of relationship marketing, then I would not wait to be successful first. Okay? I would not. Because I believe that many of the people that you know can be your biggest supporters and your biggest earners, and they're the people that you knew before you even started the business. So, and a lot of that comes down to your reputation with them also, right? So, are you with them, do they respect you as far as what you've done or what you're doing? You know, you have to answer that for yourself. And if you say, hey, I need to show you something, are they going to come? Or, you know, a lot of different reasons like that, you know. So you have to think about those things as well too. But the best possible thing would be to pick out people that you know that'll give you the time of day and will sit down and speak with you for a short time. And at the beginning, you don't really know what you're talking about, so you just got to be excited, okay? And don't give too much information. One of the biggest problems that most networkers have when they get started is they give too much information. They don't know enough to give the proper information, and really, the person you're sitting with is saying to themselves, just give me enough information so I can make a snap decision and decide that I don't have to make a decision and I don't want to do it. All right? So if you give half information, you're really doing yourself and them a disservice. So the point is to be excited and to say, well, hey, what's it all about? You know, hey, listen, John, I really can't explain it. I just heard about it the other day. It's so exciting. I got to get you on a presentation to watch it or listen to it, whatever it may be. Because I want you to see it through your eyes. I want you to see it through your eyes. Now, I saw it through my eyes, and, you know, if I just give you a few minutes now, it's not going to do you any service. You know, I want you to see the whole multimedia presentation versus just hearing it in a few minutes, because you're not going to get the full emphasis of the whole opportunity, or something to that effect. And you push them off to listen or watch to whatever presentation you want, because you want a professional that's earned money in your system and that knows it backwards and forwards and knows how to do a presentation to do it for you, because you don't want to burn your contacts before you even get started. You know, so many people that come to me and they're like, oh, I'm quitting, and I talk to so many people, and first of all, they probably, and when I ask them, they say, oh, I talked to 5 or 10 people, and they're not interested, so nobody's interested, which is not true at all. But I asked them, well, how many people did you get on the webinar or the conference call? And they said, well, nobody. I know for a fact at that point that they're just giving too much information, right? If they're not even getting on a webinar or conference call that's going to tell them how they can change their financial future and make whatever amount of money, or about a fantastic product or something, then you're giving them too much information. I mean, if it was me, if someone said, hey, you know, these people are making some serious money, you might want to just spend 20 minutes and listen to it, and hey, I don't know if it's for you or not. It may be for you, it may not be for you. But if it is for you, great. You know, if it's not, no problem. I just want you to listen to it, and I don't want you to miss out. You're my friend. Are they going to just not do it because whatever, you know? So you want to be able to give the excitement and get them on there, because if they're not even getting on the calls or the webinars, then you really are giving too much information. So hold yourself back. We're getting a little bit close to the traffic, so it's a little bit louder. Sorry about that. And let me scan over here. I'll get back to my story in just a minute. Every morning, they have boaters out here. You can see them down here in the distance, exercising and doing the rowing. This is the George River, by the way, and that's my hotel. On the other side, you got just over there, you have MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And just behind me, you have Boston University, Harvard, and just your hotbed of upper education. We just go over here on this side. That's Boston University on this side. Not sure what church that is. But I was very surprised. I had just been in Boston one time, but it was just in Cambridge for a seminar. But I didn't really see very much of Boston. So here I've been here for about 3 or 4 days. And I actually kind of like it. It's very clean. It's not as huge as New York City, but where is it? What place is as huge as New York City? But it's got a lot of history to it. And a lot of the structures are still there and the history. So I went on those tour buses with my family, and we saw a lot of history in Boston Tea Party, and took a boat around the outside of the city, and got a real feel for the city. Last night we went to Fenway Park, me and my son, and saw the Red Sox beat the San Diego Padres. And that was much different than Yankee Stadium, that's for sure. And that's a stadium I always wanted to go to. I'm a huge baseball fan. Obviously, Yankees and a Mets fan, not a Boston fan, but I'm also a baseball fan, and I can appreciate history. Here you go, let me show you over here. I mean, I could do a whole video just on discipline and teamwork, because that's what, when I see that with those people rowing like that, and see the coach behind them barking out orders and rhythm, it's, shoots to me teamwork, discipline. When my days in the Marine Corps, and the person with the blowhorn giving you the orders and telling that's either your company owner or perhaps your upline, giving you marching orders, to what to do and how to do it, and how to get to whatever you want to get to, right? And you're working together with your team, and that's the other rowers, to be able to accomplish your goal. And it's a lot of it's different compensation plans would really go into different types of teamwork, of course. Whether you're working deep, you're working wide, you're working with a group of 6, all depends on a binary, a unilevel, a matrix, a cycler, or whatever. You have to look at that in your specific compensation plan, but it all comes around to teamwork and duplication and working with your upline or sponsor or whoever's the leader of your group to be able to pass on the information and guide you. Anyway, back to my story. So, you're building your business, and I don't have anybody to talk to. It's just not an option. It should not exist at all. And you got to think that, people don't bite. People don't bite, and generally people are nice people. You have some bad people out there, of course, and some not pleasant people. And let me ask you a question. Do you want to work with not pleasant people? I don't. And I know you don't, so don't sponsor them. Right? Don't sponsor not pleasant people, because they're going to be energy suckers. Or they're just going to make your life miserable. So don't. So there's so many people out there that are just nice people, that are willing to listen, that are in dire straits financially. You can't see it from the outside in many cases. So maybe you're doing them a huge service to be able to give them information about your business. You got to look at it as, hey, I'm giving them a gift. I'm giving them a gift to be able to get them out financially. I'm giving them a gift with your product, depending if you have a product that would fit into that niche, maybe a nutritional or skincare, or a digital product that's going to help them somehow. I'm giving them a gift. Now, normally what I do is I like digital products, so many of the products that I have are educational in nature, or they're software that help you generate leads and things like that. So my pitch is, I'm giving you a gift of these tools, because you're going to need tools anyway to be able to help promote your business. So why not get them a 98% discount with me, versus going out and spending hundreds of dollars somewhere else. That's my gift, and generally I'm doing for other network marketers. So, you know, you have to find your angle, your niche, to introduce it to people, and really feel that you are giving a gift to people. Now, many people have nutritional products that can help them physically. Many people have skincare products that can help their skin physically, make them look better. Drinks, different things like that that can help people. And so you're helping them financially, you're helping them physically, and it's for you to decide. So now I usually go for the financial part because most people want to make more money, right? So I go after the physical, the financial part. And these are actually railroad tracks going across here, and above that's the cars. And I have never been here before, so it's all new to me. And so you're giving them a gift. Now, if they don't want to accept it, it's just not the right time in their life to look at something. Now, it could be not the right time in their life today because maybe they're having a bad day. It could be the right time in their life tomorrow. Or it just could not be in the right time in their life now. It could be maybe 6 months from now. You don't know that. Okay, it's up to you to become a professional and decide what's the proper situation. So do you drip on them once every few months or next week? You have to decide that. You know, sometimes people have a bad day. You know, they had a fight with their significant other, or they got a parking ticket or something, and they're just not in the right mindset to hear something. Right? So you have to wait for them to calm down and be more receptive and open to going to your webinar or presentation, right? But if you just write them off because they said no today, then where are you, right? So, and you haven't done them any service either that way. So, to kind of conclude here, there just are so many people out there that can change your life financially, and you can change their life physically and financially. But you just have to be not afraid to talk to people. And it's just running through the numbers. It really is. Now, if you don't want to go through your warm list or cold marketing, there's always going through lists of network marketers. And that's a fast way to do it. Those people are in the field of network marketing. You don't have to explain what your compensation plan is. They kind of know what network marketing is, right? They do. They should know. And you can use a genealogy list that maybe you've purchased, or a lead scraper that you've gotten or obtained leads somewhere, you know, on the internet. And your pitch would be totally different from contacting someone that you physically know, because they probably won't know about network marketing. They might, but probably not. But a network marketer is a little bit different of an angle to approach. The point is, with this whole video, is there's so many people to talk to. Millions and millions of people to talk to about your business. Don't ever say, I have no one to talk to. Okay? You have to get in and use mechanisms to be able to go in and sort and sift for you. Phone broadcasters, postcards, lead scrapers, whatever, right? Tools. And get out there and not be afraid to contact people and introduce them to your business and work the numbers. Get them on your call, get them on your webinar, and so on, and you will be successful. Now, if you're doing things like that and you're not being successful, first thing you should be doing is stop, contact your sponsor, your upline, and say, hey, listen, I'm doing this and this and this and this and this. I'm getting this far. I have this many people I'm talking to, this many people I'm doing, you know, give them details, give them his or her details, and they'll be able to help you and say, what are you doing? Okay, how much are you saying to them? What are you saying to them? And so on and so forth. All right, so just don't say that, sorry, I saw something. Just don't say, oh, you know, no one's interested, or I don't have anybody to talk to. Give them specifics. You know, if you're going out and you're talking to people and you're interested and you're introducing people, Well, say how many people you talk to, how many people you invite to the presentation, how many people got on the presentation, so they can see what they're trying to do. Is basically what I would do is I'm trying to pinpoint where you're having a problem. And if your statement is too generic, sorry, wrong way. If your statement is too generic, then how are they supposed to pinpoint how they can help you? Right? So you have to be more specific on how they can help you, and they'll be able to do so. So I hope you like this video, guys. Have yourself a great, great holiday. I know I will. And best of luck to you. See you on another video. Bye for now.